Some people still think about AI like something used in labs full of rats, or futuristic stuff used by coders in their caves, surrounded by fast food. But far from the truth. Now you can use AI anywhere you want and for free using this. So let's be the first ones to have futuristic stuff in our pockets, shall we? In this video you will see the top 15 AI apps that I use in a daily basis and 2 special mentions. By the way, nobody is sponsoring this video, nobody paid me nor asked me to do this video, so it all comes from my heart. I divided these tools by LLMs and chatbots, productivity, research, mobility, finances, creative work and fun, conversational, and special mentions. My criteria to choose these tools: apps that I normally use, that you can use for free, easy of use, that enhance efficiency and productivity, and some kind of wellness, communication or creativity. I went through so many AI apps for smartphones and I erased them all. I hope that with this video you can save time, money, while staying on the cutting edge, giving you awareness of what you can do nowadays with AI in your pocket. So let's do this. So let me tell you right out from the gate that when you download these apps, you will always have a screen, a window that will pop up and will ask you to introduce your Google, Apple, or your email, and to start a free trial or pay directly some, monthly fee or something. Never do it. Go up in one of the corners and click the X. In this way, you will pass through all this stuff and you won't have to pay. You won't have all the modalities, but I think it's okay. Okay, so let's start with the most known chatbot in the world, ChatGPT. By the way, I'm using the Pro subscription for this. So talking to it, using the vision, all this stuff, it's only in the Pro subscription. But you can use Copilot right here. And with the free subscription, you can do all this stuff. I'm going to use ChatGPT because it's the one that I normally use. By the way, if you don't know a lot about ChatGPT and you want to learn about it, you can click right in this link to a video where I show you how to use it. So we are right here in the app. We can choose which model do you want to use. But anyway, of course, I'm going to use this one here. You have here the GPTs that you have, the conversations. Right here, suggested starters. So one of the reasons why I enjoy using the ChatGPT smartphone app is because you can have a conversation with it. In this case, we're going to go right here. And it's basically a conversational chatbot. Do you tap to cancel?
It sounds like you might have gotten cut off. Could you please continue or clarify what you were saying?
Yes, of course. I was saying that this is what I like about the ChatGPT smartphone app, that it allows you to talk to you as having a normal conversation.
That's great to hear. It's definitely designed to make conversations feel natural and easy. What do you usually like to talk about or ask about when using the app?
I would like to ask you about, let's see if you know when is the new expansion for the game Diablo 4 coming out.
The new expansion for Diablo 4, named Vessel of Hatred, is set to be released in late 2024.
Perfect, good job. Okay, so here we have the transcript of our conversation. So another good use case is using vision. In this case, you can upload. In this case, we would take a picture of our surroundings, or why not? Let's go back here, take a picture, next, and say, can you translate this into French? Here we go, it just saw what it was saying, and here's the translation in French. I love this. Let's say, for example, I need a picture of a turtle surfing on a red sea, on red water. I would go right here. Hey ChatGPT, can you create an image of a turtle surfing on red water in the style of a anime?
Sure, I can help with that. Could you specify what style or any particular artistic features you'd like for the image of the turtle surfing on red water?
Yeah, in anime style.
Here's the anime style illustration of a turtle surfing on red water. What do you think? You can check out the images in our conversation history.
Pretty incredible. Otter. Otter is a very good app that records entire conversations, transcribes dividing by speaker, summarizes, and you can have chats with these conversations. See, at the beginning it always asks me to go to Get Otter Pro, but what we're going to do is go right here and say, okay, home, agenda, my conversations, okay? So here's the conversations that I had yesterday. We have on the top summary, transcript, Otter chat, that is the conversations that we can have with this conversation, the questions that we can ask chatbot, and the comments. Summary, we have a quick summary here. Action items, speaker 1 will take their dog Zelda out while speaker 2 gets dinner ready. Outline, dinner plans, sleep quality, and plans for the next day. Speaker 1 discusses dinner plans, etc. If we go to transcript, you can see the transcript of what was said. As you can see right here, you can, clicking right in here, you can create highlights. Then you have the other chat. We can ask questions right here. In this case, yesterday I asked, what are we going to have for dinner? Based on the meeting context provided, speaker 1, speaker 2, we're discussing having steak for dinner, etc. And comments. In one of the comments, I just woke up like tired, really tired. So yeah, it's my life. Anyway, I always been very interested in recording conversations that I can have with myself and summarizing insights, creating the main points, main ideas, etc. Whisper and Rewind, for example, are two apps that they look amazing. Basically, Rewind records all the stuff that you've been doing in this screen, and you can go back. For example, what did I do today at 10 o'clock? And it will tell you exactly what were you looking, what were you saying, etc. So ethically, I don't know. We need a little bit more time to know if these apps are going to be for general use or no. So be careful with what you download and how you use your personal data, because it's still a new technology. It's kind of like the far west of the new apps. Okay, another one. Let's continue with MyMind. MyMind, it's the app that I use to put all the stuff that I accumulate, that I want to read, etc. I have tweets. I have, mainly tweets, as you can see. But I have to articles. I have YouTube videos. So I can go back to this, and watch them. I can tag them. So I can search by concepts or whatever. If I go to YouTube, I can say, okay, so I want to keep this video. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is share it with more, and right here, more, I have MyMind. Perfect. If I go back to MyMind, here I have it, right here. Okay, next one. One that I really, really, really like. It's Snipd or Snipd or whatever. if we click on this, this is basically a place where you can listen to podcasts, and while you're listening to them, you can click and create snips from it that you can go back and transcript, and etc. For example, here we have the snips that I created from a conversation with Scott Galloway and Rich Roll. And if we have, I snipped 2 parts, one here and one here. And as you can see, this is the podcast. Here it says what people snipped the most, like different parts. Right here, popular snips, have them all here. Summary, show notes, etc. And let's say, for example, if we are listening here.
Diversity or diversification. Where I lost a lot of my money was I was always like doubling down on my companies.
Okay, let's say that.
And that's okay when you're younger, especially if it's your own business, because sometimes you have any choice. But the moment you have any assets, start diversifying. I've taught it a business.
Okay, so what we just did right here is we created a new snip right here. Passion follows success. When we click on it, we can listen to it, or we have a summary right here, edit, send, etc.
Right.
Basically, it goes 1 minute before where we clicked, and it keeps this part that it's important for us. So yeah, this is an amazing, I think, way of using AI. Okay, for research, what do we have for research? For research, I use Perplexity. If you're new to this and you want to know how it works, right here, you would have a link for the video to know how to use Perplexity. But basically, Perplexity, it's the new Google. It's a way to ask questions to a search engine. Here we have what people are asking. And right here, you can ask anything, like, for example, suggestions. Well, why not? The origins of Mother's Day. Why do I like this? Because basically you jump you don't have advertisement. It gives you a summary of the answer, and normally it gives you the sources where it takes it, and it tells you right here where did it get all the information from. And you can go back here and say, like, I don't know, for example, from here, and then you jump to the website, as you can see, with all the advertisements, reject, etc., etc. If you go down, you will have related. It actually suggests you how did Mother's Day become associated with flowers, what are some alternatives way to celebrate Mother's Day, etc., etc. And you can continue asking follow-ups. That's a good one. There's another one that you can use that I haven't been very into it, is Arc Search. Some people are using it, but because I use normally Perplexity in my laptop, I like to have it here too. Another one for mobility, we have Google Maps. Let's say that we want to go to this place right here. So here we have this, and if we click right here, it will make an immersive experience of how to go to our destination. You can click play. Sorry, you can click right here, play, stop it, play. In this case, see, we could have like more visual information of where are we like getting in. And another thing that is kind of interesting, right here, we can see through time how it's going to look. I don't know if it's very, very useful, but anyway. So we continue here. So it's another immersive way to like use mobility. So this is one way. And the other is that if we, for example, say we are in the streets and using the vision right here, if we click, that's what we would get. If I search like this, it tells me what it's seeing. Shinola, Breck and Myers. This is like a very cool file. As you can see here, search with your camera. That's cool. We have right here one that is called Blahget. This is basically, as you can see, is a history of our payments that you can introduce by speaking, and it will organize it, it will manage it. For example, if I click in to speak, I spent €5 in groceries, vegetables, and meat. Submit. It's recognizing. Perfect. How it's thinking, performing action. I have successfully recorded your expense of €5 for groceries, special
I have successfully recorded your expense of €5 for groceries, specifically vegetables and meat, on May 13th, 2024. Your bookkeeping is now up to date. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
No, thank you. So as we can see, right here, we have a new entry.
You're welcome. If you have any more questions or need assistance in the future, feel free to ask. Have a great day.
Creative work in my case, and fun. Okay, the next one is going to be for creating images. Let's use, I have two. One is Starry AI, and the second one is Leonardo AI. Starry AI. Basically, we can see right here, I'm not in the Pro. I use, these like little coins right here. Things that you can do is text to image. You can enhance an image, you can, upscale the quality. Magic Fusion, you can create another, you can fuse, you can mix two images, you can create your styles, train them. You can remove a background from an image, or you can like magic create. This would be an in-painting solution to create stuff. You have different styles right here. Basically, they're all of them. All of these image generation, AI generation models are very similar. The one that I like to create, the one that I prefer using, it's the one that I'm going to show you right now, that's DaVinci. But this one right here, you can see home, styles to choose. You can create text. Like you can enter a prompt, you can upload an image or camera, or you can upload a drawing or a sketch. The app that I use normally to generate images, that it's Leonardo. You have a really cool stuff here. You have the models that you can use. Anime, Lightning, Kino, etc. My library, in this case I only have two, because I created a new one for creating this video. New profile. But yeah, I created a car from the 70s in Los Angeles. And this one that I really like, a goblin searching in the trash. You have like different options. From all these options, what I use normally is remove the background. It will tell you how many tokens you're going to like spend, but it's good. Let's try it out. Yeah, that's the main problem with all this. With all these apps, you will have a daily or monthly number of credits or tokens, as they say, and in every image that you use or that you create, you will spend these tokens. If you want more, you will have to buy more, or if you want to stay in the free plan, you will have to not pass, the limit. Okay, look at this, amazing. It created the image without the background. So I normally use this to remove backgrounds. It's super nice. Perfect. We go back. Okay, another stuff that you can do when you go to create, you have image generation, real-time, go here, you will have image generation, real-time canvas editor, motion. Image generation is what we saw in Starry AI. Basically here you can put the prompt, you can specify something that you don't want to appear in the image, the negative prompt. You can use the model with different styles, environment, cinematic, anime, etc. French bulldog. In a fancy restaurant. The model, let's say this one. Style, we're going to say 3D render. And let's generate. It's gonna cost me 16 tokens. Well, let's see. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this, the Frenchie. So here we have the background that we saw before. We can erase it. Upscale. We can make an and zoom. A little bit more zoom out. Then we have upscale, smooth or crisp. We're not going to use this. But anyway, that's what we got. And if I click here and I say, okay, I want to save it, you just press and save the photos. I'm going to use this image for the new app that I'm going to show you, that it's Videoleap. No, Motionleap, this one. It's one of my favorites. So yeah, this is something that I created with the stuff before. Again, as I said, always this window of paying yearly, etc. No, you go here and you take it out. Perfect. Videoleap, it basically, you can add elements, you can animate the image, put right here. Animate the image, elements, overlay, bit loops, effects, sky. You can make water move, 3D motion, etc. Okay, let's create one. Right here, we click and we say, okay, from gallery, I want to use this image. And the stuff that we can do, animate the image, we can choose to select parts. Let's say, make it more. I want to animate this part and this part. And I want that the direction of it is going to be this way. And it will make it. Looks very strange. We click back, this is animation. And if we click back, it cancels it. Elements, I never put elements into it, but you have, you know, like stuff that you can put. I don't know. This is a fire that we could put here. We could like move it, make it bigger. Now we can like put it right here. If we go back, we can say overlay. Why not? See, all the stuff that I'm doing here, it's, by the way, it's free. When we arrive to right here, see that there's like a crown. This is for pro members, but you still have like a lot of stuff that you can play with. Why not? Let's try this. This is an overlay. And right here, you can touch the opacity of the overlay. Let's put it like this. We go back. This I never tried. effects like that. The effects you can use the essentials, Valentine's, and here we arrive to the ones that have the crown, so we cannot use, but let's say, for example, this one. Interesting. Or we can try this one. And we can say that it comes from here, less, and less opacity, or more opacity. Let's leave it more, perfect. Okay, we go back. And that's all. You have to play with them. I don't want to animate anything, because I think that's enough. And what we're going to do is export it. You can use it pro, video, you can use the aspect ratio, duration, quality, etc. But I think that 1080, it's already very good for being a free app export. Okay, another one that I use for videos, it's Haiper. This one, basically, it's more like a generative AI prompt to video. Let me explain. If, for example, I go here, right here, if I go here. So in here, we can create a video with text. We can animate your image like we did with Motionleap, similar, or we can repaint your video. And here, this is one that I created before to have an idea of what happens. See, this is the seat. This is the seat right here. We can use for others. Goblin searches stuff in a trash can. And the movement, it's kind of like more realistic. It moves the eyes. You know, sometimes to give some movement more realistic, maybe than the other one. I use this app quite a bit. And here it's creating the new one. Let's continue. So another app that I use is CapCut. So in this one, you can see different projects, etc. Stuff that you can do. You can edit pictures. For example, let's go back to this one with the goblin. We can say edit. And in here you can change the size, put text, shapes, stickers. Let's say, for example, something like this. I don't know why I would put something like this, but anyway, some letters, etc. Camera, you can take pictures, AutoCAD, etc. The stuff that I normally use basically is new project. We have videos, photos, live photos. Let's say that I want to add this video, and here I have the video and I have the timeline right here. Here, let's see, I want to put another one. So I would come here and I would say this add. So here we have it, the first one and the second one in one video. So you can edit quite quick on the go. You have edits you can do, split, speed, animations, style, etc. You can put text, you can choose, put auto captions that I use a lot, very often. Effects, let's say video effects. Again, we will have to look for the ones that doesn't have the pro trending. This one, for example. So here we have it. We press OK. And right here we have the video effect. If we hold, we can move it in the other video if we want, for example. Press play, here we have it. Or we can make it show all the video. You can put here photo effects, all effects, video effects, aspect ratio, filters, just the black and white, we'll make it all of it. Anyway, yeah, you have like quite a bit of different options that you can use without having to pay the pro plan. And yeah, you can edit on the go. Yeah, I'm telling you, doing this is quite overwhelming. Every week there's like something new, download apps, you use them once, you erase them, exhausting. Moments like this, what I would like to do is like sit and talk, about stuff that I like. But not everybody wants to listen to me. So what I can do is talk to another app that I have right here that it's called, let's see, we have it right here, Pi. So have different stuff that you can do. If we go here, account voice settings, we can choose different voices. I like this one. These are new voices, by the way. Let's see, these two.
Hey there, great to meet you. I'm Pi, your personal AI.
Okay. 3.
Hey there, great to meet you. I'm Pi, your personal AI.
Hey there, great to meet you. I'm Pi, your personal AI.
Give feedback, share Pi with others, join, etc. Okay, so what we're going to do is have a conversation with it. Right here, on the top right, threads, we're going to say new thread. And basically, what I like about this app is that you can have a normal conversation. We're going to click the little phone right here. So, hello, Pi, how are you doing this afternoon?
Hey, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Just eager to help you get back that motivation and creative spark you need to work on your YouTube video.
Thank you so much. Yes, I'm in the middle of doing it. Now I had to stop and I wanted to relax and talk to you, about stuff like, for example, a game that I want to buy, but I don't have money right now. That's called Diablo 4. What can you tell me about it?
Yes, Diablo 4. It's the latest installment in the classic Diablo series, released just this year. It's an online-only action role-playing dungeon crawler, which means you'll be hacking and slashing your way through procedurally generated dungeons, fighting demons, and collecting loot. The game has received generally positive reviews, with critics praising its narrative and atmosphere. It's available on several platforms, including PlayStation, Xbox, and PC, and has already generated a whopping $66 million in revenue within its first 5 days of release. What draws you to Diablo 4? Are you a longtime fan of the series, or is this your first foray into the world of Sanctuary?
No, it's not my first time. I played the second one and the third one, and I cannot wait to play the fourth one. Do you have any idea of other games that I could like, knowing that I love the Diablo series?
If you love the Diablo series, there are several other games that might scratch that same itch. Path of Exile. This free-to-play game is often cited as one of the best alternatives to Diablo. It features a similar top-down perspective, procedurally generated dungeons, and plenty of loot to collect.
And as you can see right here, so basically, here's the translation of all the conversation that we had right now. So yeah, this is a conversational chatbot by Inflection AI. I really like it, to have like a normal conversation. I would like to say that it's, for people that feel like very lonely nowadays and doesn't have anybody, it's like a good thing to have like, at least to something to like talk to. Sometimes I even talk to the fucking mirror, we talk to ourselves. I don't see that bad that for people that has this problem that doesn't have like a lot of like chances to have a connection with something, they cannot use this to help. Talking about AI therapy, one of the other apps that I've been trying, it's called Youper. So as you can see right here, you can start have longer conversations and get some advices. You can start a 7-day free trial, and if you don't like stop it, it would be almost €6 per month if you continue. But I don't know, I would advise you to take a look at it. You never know. It's not, I know that it's €6 per month and it's money, but there's you cannot compare with the money that you would spend using a therapist, and this could be a good beginning. You skip from now, the client offer. But yeah, it will give you advice tailored to your needs. You can enter your mood. I'm feeling unmotivated to create content. Today I'm feeling overwhelmed and unhappy, etc. You can see, as we can see, write down, check in. It's where you're going to say something. You're going to talk to it, your progress. It's going to tell you, anxiety test, borderline personality test, depression tests, panic test, etc. The insights that you can get from it. I always thought that really, if you track all this stuff with an open mind to try to learn and understand emotional intelligence, etc., psychology, I think that this tool could be very, very beneficial. But again, I think that it should always go by the hand of a real therapist, because you don't know what advice can a machine give. It's nice to have conversations and stuff, but we cannot take what a machine is saying that could be hallucinating, like the whole eco rail or reality. So yeah, use it only as a tool if you can. I hope it helps for the moment, but remember, the best medicine for this is go out and do activities with real people. Connect to people, man. That's the way to go. Not only with this shit. We have another one called Character.ai. Let's click it. So basically, Character.ai allows you to talk to characters, some, invented characters and real characters, philosophers, entertainers, as you can see, Michael Scott, Jim Halpert. And basically, the AI gets all the information about these characters, and it talks like if it was one of them. Let's go to Explore, and right on the top, we can see rate related to games, anime, game characters. Game characters, we can see, for example, I don't know. Let's go to books. Oh my god. Sauron. History. Why not have a talk with, for example, Caesar. Okay. Let's see. Hello, Caesar. How you doing? Let's choose one of the voices.
G'day, Taz here. Let's turn every chat into an opportunity for laughter and growth.
Okay, so
let's turn every
voice. Okay. So Julius, who do you think that killed you?
I think it was Brutus, who betrayed me and murdered me with the other conspirators. The worst part for me, however, is that when I was stabbed, he said Sic Semper Tyrannis, which I hate.
Oh wow, I'm so sorry to hear that. Why do you think that they conspired you to kill you?
Well, I had just been granted the position of dictator for life by the Senate, something which even Augustus has not been able to achieve. The Senate is ruled by the aristocrats, and I started reforms to favor the plebeians, the common Roman citizens. Thus, Brutus and the other aristocrats conspired to kill me. It is sad, however, because me and Brutus were good friends.
See, Michael Scott. Hey, Michael, can you tell me your favorite "that's what she said" joke?
Sure, here's the joke again. Ryan, I want you to know you're the only person I would trust with this. Me, that's what she said. See, simple and hilarious, right? Every time I think about it, I can't help but crack up.
So here you go. This is another example of how to have fun with these tools. By the way, in Character.ai, you have to other options that can help you have conversations if you have a bad time or if you feel lonely or something. There's specific characters created for that. It might help. I hope it helps. Let's go back to our synergy table. And before finishing, I would like to show you Luma, and the other one is called Moises. Luma. And what it does basically is create 3D rendering, 3D objects, thanks to the camera that you have in your phone. You use your camera to record an object from different points of view, and it renders it as a 3D object. For example, featured, etc. In my profile, we'll see one that I did of a plant in my house. Look at it. Look at how beautiful this plant is. And basically, if I go here and start moving, as you can see, it's quite incredible. Huh? This is what I did. I was capturing the image with my phone from different angles that the camera was asking me to. And this is the result. I look like a moron. I look like a madman. I look like a fool doing it, but it's worth it. I like it. It's very fun. And yeah, as you can see right here, we have something interesting that I was very ashamed to show, but you know what? Why not? Here we go, the rock. This is another Luma AI video that I did about a little thing that I have in my... Here we go. This is the rock right here. And I can move it. One thing that I can do is, if I go like this, I can, diffuse object mesh, different assets that I can download, add location, and new render right here. If I click here, I can create a camera movement. Yeah, that's my reflection right in the screen. And you will see that, so this is the object. And if we say we can ask for orbit, oscillation, or custom, if I click here, it would give me, you can put keyframes. So it starts in this position, and then I want it to go to this position here. So we're going to create another, So we're going to create another keyframe right here. Perfect. Then I want the camera to go like this and get closer to him. So we're going to do another keyframe. And here we can see the movement of the camera right here. So if I press play, that's what the camera is doing. Okay, another one that I really, really like, it's Moises. What is Moises? Moises, basically, it's an AI app that allows you to separate song by different layers. For example, the drums, the voice, the bass, the guitar, etc. For example, I have one here from a band called Agnorago Sufne, and right here we have, first of all, it tells you the chords, the vocals, drums, bass, and guitar. See, I can take this out. Only this. Voice, bass, it's amazing. So here we go. These are the 15 plus 2 apps that I normally use in my phone, AI apps. And yeah, what I'm trying to do is, change my mindset and try to use AI as much as I can. So I'm used to do it, and I can survive the future and don't be left behind in a future that everyone is going to be using AI. The sooner we start thinking about AI and how to adapt it, how to use it in all senses, I think, in my humble opinion, the better. So we arrived at the end of the video. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I hope that all of this has been useful. And if you have any questions, please tell me in the comments below. And yeah, I see you in the next one. By the way, I'm going to try to work on different videos about how I adapt AI for efficiency and productivity purposes. That's my dog right there barking. And yeah, what is the AI that I use in my normal life in a laptop? So thank you so much. This is the end, and I see you in the next one. Stay high.